Gray Hollow, a quaint settlement nestled deep in the Appalachian Mountains, a place where the sun rarely broke through the thick canopy of trees. To the passerby, it may seem a charming haven, but the residents knew it to be a different story. A story of shadows that danced and whispered, of rules that governed the very fabric of their existence. In Gray Hollow, the rules reigned supreme. Rule 1, the sun's descent brought a vow of silence. Rule 2, the nocturnal whispers were figments of imagination, nothing more. Rule 3, the knock at your door after sunset was a visitor you didn't want to entertain, not even if the knocker bore a familiar face. Samantha Birch, a resident of Gray Hollow, learned these rules through a heart-wrenching ordeal. When she was a mere child of 9, her brother Thomas vanished into thin air. The incident unfolded on an October night, a night when the fog was so dense that the stars chose to hide. The Birch family huddled by the fireplace, their home a cocoon of silence, respecting the sundown vow. And then, the echo of 3 sharp knocks reverberated through their home. Samantha's mother dropped her knitting needles, her father's knuckles white with fear, and Thomas, then 16, smirked, breaking the vow of silence with a whisper that sent chills down Samantha's spine. Ignoring their father's hissed warning, Thomas unlatched the door, revealing a tall, hooded figure, its limbs stretching grotesquely. With a skeletal finger, it pointed at Thomas, who stood frozen in fear. In a blink of an eye, Thomas was gone, the door slamming shut behind him. Their parents, struck by horror, fell silent. The rules had made their mark. As years turned into decades, Samantha found herself alone in the house from which her brother disappeared. Her parents were no more, and she was left with only the memories of that fateful night. The shadows of Gray Hollow seemed to slither, the air seemed to hum with static, and the whispers, they seemed to call out her name, her brother's voice echoing in the fragments of sound. Could these whispers hold the key to Thomas's disappearance? Could they unravel the mystery of the rules? But remember, in Gray Hollow, after dark, silence is golden. And with that, it's time to turn down the lights and bid you good night. Until next time, when the sun sets again on Gray